Okay, I just wanted to show you where I'm at here with this area. I think I'm gonna rearrange stuff so I can get more pictures in, more paintings in, and not so much those photos of stuff I've done. And what else? I'm gonna go outside and the lighting. Trying to work on the lighting. Let's see. Let's go over here. So I can get good lighting on here. I don't know if I need another lamp, but I'm not running out to buy any. I need light bulbs as it is. Now, the regular light bulbs, I like the color of the light for photo art, but when I'm working, I like the brighter light or the white light, like fluorescent. So, and then I have to decide if I'm going to be jammed up the rest of the apartment so I don't have clutter in here with extra boxes I don't need. But we'll work that out later today. I'm going to go outside, test my jacket. My sister sent me in the snow, and the things on the bottom of my feet for ice. See how they feel. So far they feel good. One thing I noticed about shoes these days is if you buy let's say your size 8.5, like mine, right? It seems that's exactly the size that you need. I mean, there's no room for error. There's no room for room. There's no room to move. You got like somebody's got to give, your feet or the shoe. So I was thinking about how I was trying to explain to other people how I mean, now that I've been here 3 years and most of the apartments have been rented, I'm starting to get to know my neighbors better. But when people have all the friends they need and family, they're what I call full. Okay? What I mean by that is like whatever relationship you can have with these other people, the people that are full, it's going to be limited because they're full. They have enough friends, they have enough family, they have enough relationships, they don't need another one. So a lot of times it's just hi in passing, yeah, okay, yes, nice to see you, how's it going? Yeah, right. I have a neighbor upstairs, nice guy, right? And for an upstairs neighbor, it's pretty quiet. But even that quietness, I like quiet too. I mean, I try not to have too much noise going on, music and whatever. But I don't listen to music like I used to. I turn on music like, and after a while I'm like, I'm done. So the guy upstairs, I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. the thing that irritates me about him the most is he's not, as far as I know, he's not working, right? Okay. And he has some kind of hobby or something where he goes to estate sales and looks for stuff. I don't know if he has additional friends, like a network kind of thing, but every time I pass him, I'm coming out of my apartment, he's coming out of his. It's like, hey, how's it going? Hey, I gotta go. I gotta I got important data. Is there something you need or something you want? Oh, can you help me upstairs? I got this new sound system. I wanted to see if you could show me how to work it. And I said, okay. He says, but you gotta hurry up. I'm like, if you don't have the time, you don't want to take the time, you're in a hurry, then forget it. Come back later. Jesus. So then when he's upstairs, he's constantly moving stuff around. Sometimes I don't think he even sleeps at night. He's always on the move. He has a girlfriend. And I want to get a hold of her and say, hey, does he ever sit down? Because he's one of those guys that drinks coffee all day too. So I don't know if that's the problem, but anyways, it's hard to have a relationship with him, even though he's sometimes, takes a minute to talk to me. In fact, when I first started to get to know him, when he first moved in, he would go out and smoke, and our conversation would only last as long as that smoke lasted. And so I was jokingly calling him, first it was Pepe Gonzalez, and I found out it's actually Speedy Gonzalez because of the way he is. But I mean, people, when I go to my therapist, he says I should work on my social skills. It's like, you know what? I've been working on my social skills my whole life. And like when I was in high school, and even after high school, if you're hanging around the wrong kind of guys, trouble finds you. Even if you're not out looking for trouble, for some reason, trouble finds you. Or trouble creates itself or something. I don't know how to call it, how to explain it. But so I started learning that I need to be by myself more because I don't want trouble. So I had some time left on my camera, battery life, and although it's not very, I don't know, the snow is really soft. I don't know if it snowed some more last night, but this is supposed to get warmer today and rain. It's supposed to be rain and snow mix, and then rain, and get warmer and warmer up into the 40s, upper 30s, and maybe even the 40s. And it's been cold. Was it yesterday? It was like 12-15 degrees or something. And in the bedroom, I use a heating pad to sleep with. If I need some heat, I turn that on. The trick with the problem with like if I have too many covers on, which is like 2, I'll wake up and drenched in sweat. That's just with the covers. And I hate that because I get sick, catch a cold, get sick. So I've got to really watch how that I don't overheat. So on one side of the block, someone's using a shovel. On the other side of the block, they're using a snow thingy, snow blower. So I got a lot of work ahead of me because as I'm trying to straighten one area of my apartment, the other parts are getting pretty. Where should I go? Should I go up here? Let's go up here. Yeah, I live in it. This is what's called South Hill. And there's quite a few hills. In fact, there's one hill up here that's really steep. Wouldn't want to have to drive down that one. When I was living in Tacoma, it would snow like this too. You just learn to deal with it. Where's your snow blower?
In my hand.
Oh, okay. You gonna do this whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a sidewalk here?
We got a little sidewalk here and a sidewalk there and a sidewalk back.
You gonna do it all though?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Exercise.
Have fun. I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, driving in the snow. I mean, like I told my sister, you take the car out at a certain speed and slam on the brakes, see how it reacts, and maybe try it again and see how you have to navigate the speed that's safe and whatever. And some people buy four-wheel drives thinking they can drive as fast as they want in any terrain, any type of weather, and that's not true. It is not true. I don't care about those commercials that show that. Because where there's commercials that show that, there's also videos on YouTube where people have taken their trucks and Jeeps and whatever and tried to drive beyond the capability of the conditions, the terrain, and they end up crashing, tipping over, or whatever. But in the commercials, it looks like, oh, I need to get one of those, man, so I can do that. Oh, let's go over this house. I don't know how much time I have left. They have all these houses look like the White House around here. This is a pretty big one. I don't know if this is the biggest one, because there's one down the street here that's pretty big, but this one looks pretty big. And I don't know if it's his apartments or just one family. If you're going to have to heat that place, I'm going to go with one family, because I only see one mailbox. Okay, I'm getting tired. I'm tired of talking. I think I'll close it down. So my goal is to take the nighttime video that I've collected and try to combine it into a video to use the kaleidoscope effect and some music. But I first have to get through this day. Ate the last of my broccoli. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
You mean,
What's your nationality?
oh, Filipino.
Okay. I met a guy the other day down there who's from Guam.
Oh, okay. We kind of look kind of familiar.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
he was dark,
right,
you know, and I like meeting people, and
sure.
so I said, hey, where are you from, man?
Yeah. So do you live around the neighborhood?
You know, amazingly, I was working at Walmart for a minute,
Mm-hmm.
like a month,
Oh,
and they had a lot of Marshall Islands people
mm-hmm.
coming in.
Yeah,
So
there
the-
is a lot. I worked with some people from the Marshall,
Yeah.
Islands and all.
So I learned to say hello and thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of nice.
And they thought, how did you learn our language? Wow, 2 words, that's all I
That's all you know.
I
But
learned
they
it
get
on the
impressed-
internet.
They get impressed by that, though.
What?
They get impressed by that.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
your-
Well,
you know,
I'm just saying.
Hello.
I
Like
just-
the willingness for you to learn, right?
Well, if you look at the history of it,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah,
Kenya Islands and all that.
I know. My kids are always like, okay, Mom. Because we always say that people think we're Asian Orientals, but we're really Pacific Islanders.
Right, right.
And all that. So that we started changing, like, okay, so where are you, when they ask your ethnicity on those forms, now they have Pacific Islanders, so we always check the Pacific Islands.
You know, that reminds me of, I don't know, I live by myself, so when I go out, I'm like, hey, how's it going?
I know.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
Plus, I worked in the hotel for 20 years, and when people would stay at the hotel, our job was to, say, hey, how are you?
Hey, how
Where are
you
you
doing?
from?
Yeah. You always greet them, right?
But these days, people are kind of wary.
Kind of shy away. Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't know exactly how. And I was like that too for a while because of the impact on the women.
Right, right.
Kids are always telling me to do, and it's like, but you can't live like that. You can't
Well-
always shy away from it. You just have to be aware of it.
When you don't think like that,
Yeah.
it's hard for you to understand what is even the motive, what is the
I
point.
know, what's the point? I know.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, enjoy your
Yeah,
walk. Be
you too.
careful though, because
Why
you
put
get-
these on?
Oh, good.
Oops,
Whoops, your tracks.
these were my tests.
Your
This
yak
was my
tracks.
test walk. Yeah. Hello. Well, I lost one of these things. That's not good. Okay. So I got one on, one off. Not a good omen for the technology, the tech engineering or whatever. But here's a solution for your problem, and it doesn't work. Unless you just go into the car and back or something. I don't know. Okay. We got to say hello to a couple people, and we're gonna put this thing back on. I'm gonna turn the corner and go home.